More jujube videos here. This is the good tasting, decent size wild jujube that we have. It's sweet, but it has a tart flavor, and it's quite firm until it's kind of ready. But as you can see, we start getting cracklings here, right there. Very good flavor. It's not styrofoamy like Lang. Very dense, crunchy, sweet, and it has a little bit of a tart. But as you can see here, it bent right there. I'm going to have to cut this limb after this season. That's okay. We got plenty of jujube for next year, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be growing some. Well, there's already new growth in there, so this thing just was way too much fruit. It's not quite ready. This is a late season variety, so even on this side right here, look at the amount of jujube. Crazy. All right, let's take a look at Lang. This is the bigger Lang. I used to hate Lang because the fruit is not very good. It's just like eating cardboard. And then last year it started to taste really good, like a caramel aftertaste to it. And you gotta pick them. For Lang, it has to be almost all brown for me. That is excellent flavor for Lang. It used to be I would bite it like this, taste it. Tastes like cardboard. Super dry. I mean, it's still kind of dry, you can tell right here. Versus this one, the flesh, how firm it is on this. And it still has that kind of styrofoamy, foam-like texture, but it has flavor now. It's sweet and like a caramel taste. This guy's just loaded. This just on this one branch, and with Lang, it's big. You get lots of fruit from just one. It's full right there. We're gonna taste the young Lang if it's has turned also into good tasting one. So this one, that's why they call them Chinese date. It's starting to look like a date right here. It starts kind of like fermenting inside and drying. I don't really like them like this. I like them fresh eating, like this one. This guy's just loaded. Let's see over here. There's still quite a bit of fruit right here. And wildlife here, they don't know jujube, but they start eating them later when there's nothing else to eat. They're not quite sure what these things are yet. Look at that branch right there. It's just loaded with fruits. Okay, let me go to the other side with all the name varieties. Thing you need to watch out for, by the way, with wild ones, the thorns galore. Man, you don't want to get caught in one of these thorns. The Lang, it's almost like zero thorns. All right, let's take a look. Let's go to this side right here. And I got them all. All right, just want to show you Shangzi-Li. I've been harvesting these. I am so pleased with the wild jujubes. Their fruit, it's like sugar cane. But the fruit size is bigger than sugar cane. You can see I cleaned them up already, cleaned them out already. Harvested all of them. This one probably still has a few. Oh, they pruned up already. But you can tell the size. Imagine it before it's shriveled. Not lang size, but very decent for wild ones. And this one grew up also, so it's going to be plenty of fruiting spurs for next year. This one will get even bigger. Autumn Beauty looking pretty good. Fruit not very desirable yet. I'm guessing just way too young, or you know, it needs more time. Kind of like Lang, it'll get better, but the fruits are big. Let's taste the GA866. It's ready. This one has that elongated kind of, this one kind of pruned up a little bit. Let's get another one with more color. So GA866 is known not a very good producer. However, this one it dropped most of the fruit right here, but the top one, man, it's quite productive. Okay, so this one is always it's a favorite. I mean, if you can get it to fruit in Northeast Texas or in Texas, it's firm and sweet and good size also. The pit is about that size right there. Let me get this one. Flesh is not styrofoamy like Lang. So I love the flavor of GA866. Okay, so if you want big but not Lang, I recommend Shangzi-Li. Look at how big the fruit is. This is not even the biggest one. There was one in there that I harvested. It's like that size right there. It's massive. It's like the length of Lang, but a lot rounder. So let's Shangzi-Li. Let's look at the flesh. Crunchy. Flesh is firm and sweet. Not as sweet as honey jar or sugar cane, but still very sweet. Highly recommended, Shangzi-Li. So just imagine this tree when it doubles its size next year, the amount of fruit. It's probably going to break a lot of branches. It's just loaded. Sugar cane still has a lot, but I've been neglecting it. A lot of the fruit is kind of shriveled, but there's still some that are green. Sugar cane is really good. All right, ultimate test. So this didn't taste really good. This Lang, the young Lang, last week when I did a taste test. So now brown a lot more, stayed more, ripened more in the tree. Okay, now it's very good for Lang. Very caramel kind of aftertaste. It's sweet. I don't know what happened with Lang. In our property, when they just their first year or two, they don't taste like anything, just like cardboard, and then they just turn sweet and has a caramel aftertaste. I used to bash this. If you watch my old video, man, I tell people to stay away from Lang like the plague. Now, at least in my area, it's very good. All right, so it might not be ideal to have GA866 because of low fruit yield, but if you're going to plant a lot of these, have one. Good size, good flavor, just so that you have, you know, one for cross-pollination, also something different. But if you're just going to have one, I don't know, normally I would recommend honey jar, but my honey jar are struggling vigor wise. I would say sugar cane, always loaded, sweet, but not very big size. It's bigger than honey jar, but if you want the most flesh, man, Shangzili, look at the size. All right, that's our Jujube update. Let me just take a look at the other wild ones here. This one, I'll wait till next year and decide if I want to graft. They're small. They're sweet though, but they're just too small. This one, this is a wild one. If I didn't know, I would say this is honey jar size. And this one has good flavor. Crunchy, firm, and sweet. It doesn't have the tart of the big wild one behind the tree house, but this one is a keeper.